me today. My daughter's got to go to the orthodontist, and I got a job here in Ogallala where I got to go and take a gentleman and go get some parts and put a spindle back together on his little E350 motorhome. But they're all riding with me today because, well, it is snowing with some ice and whatnot. My daughter back here wants to say hi. But that's where we're at. We're just kind of driving, and what it looks like. It's clear in spots and snow packed on other spots, and that's what gets a lot of people as they feel confident driving on the road because, well, it's good in some spots. Then all of a sudden they drive across a bunch of snow and black ice, and they've been moving pretty good, and all of a sudden they slide off in the ditch. Yeah. So there you guys go. Okay, right there what you see is I got the spindle. I'm putting all the shields back on it. I got the new spindle back on. Everything's looking good. Freezing my butt off, but I dressed pretty good for the environment which I was in. Got my heater up there, kind of keeping things warm. Makes it easy so you can work with your hands. But spindle's going on. I'm greasing up the lugs, or not lug nuts, but the bearings on there, getting her all set together, getting things kind of prepped up, and hopefully everything goes together nice and good on it. They got quite a few miles to go. They got to get to Indiana tonight before the weather goes south. When I say south, I mean the weather's supposed to drop in temperatures greatly. And right there is a close-up. You can see that heater working its job, doing its thing. I'm laying the spindle in, making sure everything's lining up. We went through 2 different part houses to get all the parts because not one of them had it. So as you can see, there I am setting the nut back in. No, I did not use the crescent wrench to lock the nut in. I eventually picked up a socket to... Well, I didn't have quite a big enough socket, so I'm gonna run uptown here and grab another socket and get him up and going. And if you're wondering, it is cold. It's very cold out. I don't know if the video's doing any justice, but it's snowing and the wind's blowing about 45 miles an hour. And like I said, I got to get them up and going today because tomorrow we are looking, well, tonight we are looking at a low of 11 below before the wind chill. And the way the wind's blowing, we'll probably be looking at temperatures closer to 23 to 30 below according to the Weather Channel. Don't let the ice on the mustache fool you. I got quite a few layers on, so I'm doing pretty damn good right now. But it is one cold son of a gun out right now, so just a heads up, if you guys are heading out and do any of this today, or you do any of this, you can see that little orange heater there. It is a lifesaver. I can't say enough about it. I think I'm gonna get a thing. They sell it where I can take a Milwaukee battery and it'll convert over, so I'll give it 12 volts and I'll make it even more mobile. But for $80, I can't argue with it. This job today would not be possible with it. Well, it would be, but I would decline it because when you can't feel your fingers, you can't work. Just plain as that. Well, I'm running up here to our local Tractor Supply place and see if I can find me some parts. Well, I just need to put the cap on. Yes, I did use a socket to set it. She's doing good. Everything looks tight. The wiggle work is there. It's not too tight. I think that's what happened with the last one. I think when they checked it, they put it on too tight. Caused the issues. Now we hammer these on. Never had any luck with these, so don't have to give her a break. Just take a little bit of grease. On the outside, grease does that thing close. Go. realized that they gave me the wrong size caps in the kit, but everything else was correct, so we went with it. Had to drive the old cap out of the hub. I'm driving the cap off. I did not have to drive the cap off to remove the hub. The hub seized up and broke the end of the spindle off, so the spindle was just sitting there. Once I removed the caliper, the spindle fell off. They're lucky that they did not wreck this vehicle. Their only blessing is where he was driving at, there was a little ice on the road, so when that seized up, it allowed the wheel to slide a little bit before they could get a wrecker to move them to this location. Well, if you enjoyed some of that content, please subscribe, tell friends about it. And some of my stuff is actually educational, and you will know how to fix or repair on the side of the road.